There they are.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being on, guys.
No,
Man, how
thank
y'all
you for
doing?
joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. We're excited. We got to be here so we can promote the show coming up. We got, 10 days? 10 days till Biloxi at the Cannery.
10 days, you're going to be at the Cannery.
Yeah, with Pardon the Scars. We're really excited about that. We haven't played
This
with them
delay
in
sucks.
a few years. Oh, no, bad delay.
No, it's not. It's not you. I think y'all, can y'all hear me like normal?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
Kevin.
so.
Unfortunately, it's you that's like behind everything else. So that's gonna make this even more weird. Trying to, because we're on the same page, but Kevin's a little bit, I think, behind. Right, Kevin? Are you hearing this?
And what's even worse is I'm the host of this. So if I got out of this, the show's gone.
Right.
Oh, really? I thought you got out of it a minute ago. Yeah, there we go.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe he'll come back and we'll be together. I mean,
He might.
hold it
But-
down.
Yeah, well, so look, guys, y'all got the show coming up. Kevin's gonna work on the internets here and try to figure out what's going on. But tell us, how long ago was it y'all dropped that single? Because you were on the show for that. How long ago was that?
I think the date was May 27th, and that's one thing we could talk about is we actually had to pull it down. We were having some playlisting issues with it just not fitting with other songs in similar genres. And so we had to actually take it down and have it remastered at Sterling so we could put it back up. And it's going to come out again officially September 23rd. Also, hey, Adam, it's officially coming back out on September 23rd, the day before the show with Pardon the Scars. So
Explain to me what you're talking about. Not fit and play. What does that mean?
So the mix was very hot, and so Spotify actually just turned it down, and the way they turned it down actually seemed to affect the frequency and the mix of it in some sense. So we noticed it the first day it came out, and I called and we were working, hatching a plan to fix it. And so we ended up hiring Sterling Sound to remaster the track for us, and we did a little bit of work on the drums too that we noticed was could have been better. So the new version, I mean, I think hits a lot harder.
Okay. I love the song. So a better mix is just going to make it even better. So that's cool.
That's what we were hoping for too, and we think that it has better opportunities to get in a longer list of playlists like we were able to do with our song Villain. So we just didn't want anything that could potentially hold it back, the overall success of the song. And so even though it's slightly embarrassing and whatever, we said, whatever, we got to pull it down and we have to do this for the longevity of it all.
Yeah. Look at us right now tonight with the show we're trying to do. Shit happens, man. But it's hard enough to make it a song catch wildfire on its own, much less if there's an issue with. I'm a talented host here is all I'm saying. But if there's an issue that's like messing up the sound quality, right? So yeah, so you made the right call and you got it fixed.
Yeah, exactly. You guys already have the new version, and y'all been playing it since maybe like a week ago. Y'all had the new version. But yeah, so we have a bunch of new singles on the way. How many guys?
6 at least.
Somebody else talk. I'm gonna get out of the frame for a minute.
Yeah, what? So how long has it been since you played a live show? How long has it been?
2 weeks. We've had 2 shows back. We played Mandeville at the Hideaway Den, and then we just played Alabama Music Box, and both shows were awesome. We had a lot of fun, but we're definitely excited to come back to our hometown, Biloxi.
Yeah,
and get our first one back there. We kind of did that intentionally. We're like, well, maybe we'll work the kinks out in a couple other cities real quick, and then just make sure everything's good. But turns out there's no kinks except Kevin. He's really kinky.
So is our Kevin. It's weird.
Now, I will say this, and am I still delayed to you guys?
It sounds better.
So.
I don't know.
I think so.
Okay. Well, I went in and shut everything down that the computer was running other than this.
That's might be what it was then.
Might be. I've got this fucker loaded down with all sorts of shit, so I might have to start moving some stuff to an external hard drive.
Well, when you have that VR YouPorn going on, man, it just can't be.
Dude, man, I gotta do something, right?
You
Yeah.
guys have to call him out like that.
Up close.
Now it's not a secret.
Oh no,
Right.
don't worry. It's not the worst thing he's ever said about me.
Live on the
No.
internet for that matter.
So Brandy's saying it's the house internet. It's cutting in and out on her too. So
All right.
screw you, AT&T. I knew I
Yep.
should have went and got that T-Mobile thing.
Yeah.
We've got this Verizon 5G thing. And it works.
That's
great.
what I was talking about. Was T-Mobile's got the same thing?
Yeah,
So-
I really like it. It's actually, I live in the middle of nowhere, so internet has sucked. HughesNet, the worst thing in the world, all that.
Yes.
We
terrible.
finally went to this AT or Verizon. It's just rural 4G internet. I can send you the link to it. It's pretty cheap. I get a terabyte a month for $150. So I
That ain't
think-
bad.
I think it's
Somebody's in the comments saying I need fiber. I have fiber.
Yeah, this is the first time yours has ever been a problem. So
I need some fiber in my
Digestion's on point.
So we talk about the video. I want to go ahead and play it again if you guys are good with
Yeah,
that for the single Big Trouble.
Yeah,
All right.
please.
So we're going to roll into it right now, and we'll chat with the guys a little more when we come back from it. Here is Big Trouble. It is Wildfire, and you are watching the sound.
I like it.
Man,
I
those
like it
guys
a lot.
suck.
It's catchy. It's catchy as hell. Where did Kevin go? I think he quit.
Oh man,
It's right there,
Hey,
right
if
here.
you're listening-
Oh, hey. Nice.
You know, we'd
No,
love
man,
to come in and-
that's a hook, dude. I like it. I like it. It sticks in your head.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we have a bunch more coming. There's a whole nother song that's already done. We're just we had to fix the Big Trouble issue because it was Big Trouble.
An appropriately named song.
Yeah, and then Little Trouble, my kid.
Nice. So, hey, what's the plan on the rollout of the new singles? I say singles is plural because I think that's what you said, right?
Cameron, you want to give it to him?
Whew, okay, so what were we agreeing to? We were originally agreeing to get a single release like every quarter of
Yeah.
the year. That's the plan. It is subject to change, depending on how soon we can roll things out and just how things can smoothly work. But that's the general plan. Is within every quarter of the year we release a single.
There's a lot of moving parts. Every quarter we have a set amount of things that we're trying to accomplish. We're trying to accomplish a new music video with every single song that we put out from now on, because we're tired of being in the past and not having a video. And we bought all the equipment to do it ourselves from this point forward. So there's really no holdups as far as cash flow for making it happen. We are the producers, directors, editors, not just us, but also friends of ours like Daniel Ferguson, who helped shoot Big Trouble with us. And actually, the whole budget for that song was $300 to shoot it. We rented the local Playhouse Theater, and they threw on some lights for us, and we said, "Yeah, let's do it."
Thank you to JJP.
Yeah, thanks JJP here in
Yeah.
Mobile.
So,
And,
that's kind of the thing nowadays. We talk about it on the show a lot here. It's like, like you said, not living in the past. So it's single, must have a music video. If you don't, you don't really exist, because you can't be on the social platforms where people can watch and see like people do nowadays, right? So then to hear you guys, you're like bringing it all in-house, it's like,
everything we can. Yeah. Well, everything that you spend is money that you otherwise could be paying yourself to be a musician. Now that's the whole goal here, is for that we all make our entire livings off of what we're doing. So the more money we're dishing out to other things to make it, to make this dream a reality, the less, close we are to the actual dream itself. So at every point we've had to pick up and learn new things, like, how to manage our socials better, how to write ad copy, how to do internet marketing and retargeted advertising, which is, that took months of work. And all these things it's an ecosystem of you have to have all of it, and it completes the whole journey, the whole, I guess, fan journey, as you call it, of discovering new music and then finding our website, signing up for the email, and then helping promote the band as a a raving fan.
Yeah, it can be another avenue of creativity when you talk about doing your own music videos and stuff like that. But I've also read, I don't know, it might have been the last time you were on, we might have talked about this, I don't remember, but like certain artists talking about how all the responsibility being placed on the musician to do the other things, the business kind of side of things, takes away from your time to write and be a musician. So it's kind of a catch-22,
It does, but at the same time, the people who want it the most and are going to do it, and that's just it. Yeah, there's extra hoops to jump through as a musician now. Now you can't just write songs and put it out and become and become something. It takes much more than that. But it also, in a sea of bands, helps weed out who's actually serious or not. And there's there's incredible distance between what those two bands look like, especially on the internet and whatnot. So
meritocracy is a good thing,
Absolutely. What were you saying?
Oh, I was also saying, like, the less people you have to rely on outside of ourselves, like you don't have to worry about. There's more opportunity for setbacks if you have more people to rely on for stuff.
Yeah, less vulnerability is
there you go.
And we can get it exactly the way we want it.
So let me ask you guys this: when you're going into your distribution part of it, do you use like 1 RPM, or do you use what do you use when you do your distribution?
I'm currently using TuneCore. I have a separate account with DistroKid, and I don't know if y'all have noticed, but there's an actual official Nightcore version of our song "I Need a Surgeon" that was released under a different artist, and so we do our split through DistroKid. That's how he set that up. I've been excited about that, but we've stayed with TuneCore, the same thing we did with Villain, just hoping that we can capitalize on what happened before and try to make it happen again. So in some ways, we're like looking and we're like, okay, but everything's got to be the same, or we may miss out on. We're not 100% sure what happened. I mean, we know the anime community got really behind the song and things like that. But yes, to answer your question, we're using TuneCore for our distribution right now.
Yeah, there's a bunch of services out there.
Oh yeah, for sure. It gets confusing, but TuneCore will put it everywhere. They, Tidal, Pandora. The only places they won't do it that we have to do it do it ourselves would be TuneCore and AMI for the different jukeboxes. We are actually on the jukeboxes at the different bars too. Something
That's
we
cool.
don't promote enough. But that, other than those two things, TuneCore took care of everything else for us.
I love it.
Yeah, and just a tip for all those bands out there: sign up.
I'm sorry, I'm scrolling looking for something.
A tip for all the other bands out there: sign up for a real Google email account. They will send you a $500 ad credit every 3 months. Tell me I'm lying.
Okay, I like it. That's legit. That's worth it right there.
It is. Yeah, that's $500 on YouTube. That's $2,000 on YouTube a year for free for giving them a $12 a month, to do your email through them.
Right. I didn't even know that, man. So cool. I'm gonna check that out. I mean, that's definitely worth it.
Yeah,
But
it's worked for us for sure.
yeah. So let's plug the show one more time before we wrap things up, guys. We've mentioned the singles. We mentioned Stay Tuned. New music is coming out from you guys. I'm gonna assume that y'all are most active on Facebook. People can follow you there and stay up to date, right?
Yeah, we were dormant for a while, but we're back in full swing. I mean, we have a lot of shows to announce soon. We've been booking in the behind the scenes, and we're excited. Things are really starting to roll again. So I think we have 5 or 6 shows that we're going to be announcing over the next few weeks. So
awesome.
That's really exciting. And yeah, we'll be at the Cannery Bar and Grill with Pardon the Scars September 24th. And again, thank you guys so much for having us on the show.
Hell yeah, that's going to be a good show for sure. Excited to have y'all back over here on this end of town, back out playing again. That's good stuff, man. So keep doing your thing. Keep us in the loop, please. Sometimes bands don't remember. Keep us in the loop. We'll premiere your stuff on the radio station and help push it out there.
Absolutely. Thanks again, guys.
Thank you.
All right, bro.
much.
Wildfire out.